Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mass Effect. It is time to go fight some Batarians. Oh, there's other systems in here. We're going to check them first. But warm up and whatnot. No scannables. No landables. There a moon I'm not seeing? Huh. Okay. Maybe this is a system we end up coming back to later for some reason. On to Asgard. $47,000 people live there. Too cold. $4.4 million. The capital is Scott. That's rather warm. Rather long day, long year. A little bit weaker gravity. Alright, on this mission, we will be taking Garrus and Ashley, I believe.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
See, before we proceed, squad, nobody has points. Equipment. Alright, I know I've got the best stuff. Ashley. Using a Thunder 4. Definitely have a Thunder 6, which is better. Thunder 6 it is. Also, we want something good against organics. Polonium will do. I think I will keep you using your assault rifle for most of the mission, probably. Alright, so Firestorm 4, Hurricane 7, Storm 7, Hurricane 6, Scimitar 6. Scimitar 6 is better. Raikou 4. Karpov 8. That thing's on fire, Ashley. That seems like a good idea. Alright. Sniper rifle. I'm going to prioritize Garrus with the sniper rifle, so I'm going to give you... You can have the Avenger 6. And you can have Cryo 7. Leave that slot empty. Armor. You're currently using Gladiator 5. Doubt we have anything here that's better than what you got. So I don't think Batarians have any biotics with them, so your Gladiator 5 is probably the best. Alright, Garrus. Avenger 6. Tsunami 7. And Polonium's fine. Fine. Shotgun. Great upgrade. I don't intend for you to use your shotgun, so you should be fine. Or your pistol. Alright, sniper rifle. You're using hammer 3. You're going to be using an equalizer 6 now. With Redder 6 rounds. And I think you're using the best armor you have available right now. Me. Alright, assault rifle. This is also going to get shredder rounds. Sniper rifle's also going to get shredder rounds. And beyond that, I don't think I need to change anything. Do a save. Well, on this mission, I don't think we encounter anything other than organic enemies.
We're headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Let me go.
Is there anything up here? Nope. Oh. I didn't see you over here.
Moving out.
All right. Assault rifle, assault rifle, sniper rifle.
Batarians.
Check! Check! Release the Baron!
Our new guns are amazing, and I love them.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Door's already open.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Stay put. I'll get those other torches offline as soon as I can.
Thanks. I'll contact you when I can.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
Alright, for those who don't know, Mandy in our stream team has been playing through Mass Effect, and she's on Mass Effect 2, and has met the Elusive Man, who pronounces human and humanity as if they do not have H's in them. This guy also just did that.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova.
Already working on it, buddy.
4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varren, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
What are you?
Securing point. Got it.
Victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by Engineer G. Mandel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Slaj shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Alright. Due west. Oh. We also have a question mark to investigate. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it in time...
I'm on my way.
Alright, can't do anything with that thing. Alright, now we're going to investigate our little question mark.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry.
Cover me.
This computer is filled with operational logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when the world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. Alright, we took a couple hits, but we'll be fine.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Alright, let's do a save. Because there's a good chance we die doing this. Okay, I didn't realize they were actually mapped on the map down there. That saves.
Clear. All targets down.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
I have to say, whoever designed the Batarians designed themselves a pretty good, stereotypically evil race. Akko's got to be somewhere around here. There it is.
Heading out. Enemy contact.
Release the Baron!
All clear.
Ran right past the door.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Off to the east. Ooh. Survey Station 2, final entry, logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down, and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. Can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defensive drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate.
Heads up!
All clear.
To the east. Yeah, he didn't make it very far. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. Yeah, we found all the missing engineers. Oop, did not mean to get out. A lot of turrets around the main facility. Alright, before we go inside, squad points. 4 points to spend. Still not enough to max out charm. Max out overkill. Ashley. Alright, we save before we go in. Gun takes a long time to cool off. Come on. Come on. Must have been a mine.
Up.
Okay.
You humans.
Hello, Balak. We just killed most of your dudes.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Your own
Don't
damn
make it sound
fault.
like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Yeah, I'll save the
You can
hostages.
go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Clear. Enemy sighted.
Okay, not in here. Or maybe upstairs. Yep, one bomb.
Lost shields. Ugh.
Okay, not here. Have to get to a higher elevation. Garrus, Ashley, y'all are doing a real bad job of shooting those drones. I mean, I'll take care of them once I disable the bombs, but... All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he won't
The
get the
Alliance has a
chance.
whole navy full of people like me, waiting to take him down. We'll be watching.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Like, I don't need an Omni tool. I'll take the
I
armor.
need that heavy armor.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Colossus 7. That might be good. Yeah, I'd call that pretty good.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
I wish I could have saved him, too.
It's not your fault. You did what you could. At least Aaron died in a place he loved. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I just said I'd let her go, and now they're
What
going to let
can
me
you tell
interview her
about the
further.
Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
I don't think there's anything else to do here. Then we can talk to Simon again.
You can't imagine how much you've done for all of us.
Back to the ship. I don't know if we get an Admiral Hackett thing here. No, we do not.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Nothing else from Presley.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to... The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
You know, I get being the captain of the ship warrants a bigger bed than everybody else, but that's not a bigger bed. That's two smaller beds sandwiched together.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
We'll talk another time.
Commander?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
She's bad at talking to people.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
start with Tali, and we end with Garrus. I don't expect Tali to have anything to say, but we'll try anyway.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Nothing new from Tali.
See you later.
Or well, something new from Tali, but just not worth any experience points.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I don't think I've ever realized how old Rex is. I mean, the war with the Turians was over 1,000 years ago. And he was there.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Your sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up what's-her-name? T'Soni?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her?
Not particularly, no.
It could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest, she's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Probably helped when you got into the Marines. Isn't this just the same option we already just did?
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Yeah, it is.
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido.
Won't let me
Abby
skip.
Decided to learn the sword.
So.
She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell.
That's how Aikido works.
And had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Going with Tennyson.
I didn't know you like classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know,
okay.
From heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Okay, that's just kind of a strange thing. Even if, say, religion has kind of tapered off at this point, I think even societies that don't believe in supernatural powers still believe in an afterlife or the memories of your ancestors or something. Otherwise, there'd be no reason to visit graves or to even really have graves.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone's as close to their family as you are.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny, I never really thought about that before. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. I just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Well, we have another side mission to do. Where is it? Kepler Verge. Vidal is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Alright, Garrus and Tally. Tally, you get max out damping, and we'll give you a couple points in Quarian Machinist. Nobody else has points to spend. Equipment. Let's upgrade Tally's stuff. Tsunami 7. Firestorm 7. I'm going to save the Brawler 7 for somebody else.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in. Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus. But you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Leon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violent orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Well, after we explore and loot the place, of course. We are nearing the item cap. I will need to sell off some stuff. You don't have to tell me every time, gang. Can't go anywhere. Alright. Back down to talk to Garrus. Then we'll go over the equipment of everybody and then sell our excess junk.
Commander, good to see you.
Now Garrus has nothing to say.
Shepard.
Rex.
Shepard.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, Ashley. Using the Thunder 6. Actually, me first. Alright. Whereas I have Spectre assault rifle, so don't need anything there. It's like the Sokolov 7 is what we want. No, I don't want that here. Empty. I want that on the sniper rifle. Oh, we already had a rail extension 7 on that. Okay, you can have one. Actually, no, you're coming over here. We got them. Yeah, Brawler 7. And it can have the rail extension. No new armor. Well, I guess the heavy Phoenix 6 stuff. That will be a downgrade. Alright, now we equip Ashley. Alright. Alright, hers the best she's got right now. Scimitar 6. Looks like an Avalanche 7 is better. Should go through and set all the mods too. Alright, back to me. Alright, Shredder round 7. We'll keep those. We're going to Novaria. I think Novaria is mostly physical enemies. I don't remember exactly, but Shredder rounds, heat sink, next stabilizer, shotgun. Let's let our shotgun set things on fire. That seems like a good thing. Recoil damper. And I don't think I'll need I don't think I need a combat scanner on there. Pistol. Chemical. Polonium rounds are better. Combat sensor 5. Rail extension. Shredder round 6. I think I have Shredder round 7 here now. Combat sensor 7. Rail extension. Alright, grenade launcher. It's got high explosive 6. Put high explosive 7 in there. And armor. Got energized weave 6. Let's put energized weave 7. And I can put another energized weave 7. Let's put the shield modulator in there. More shields. Alright. Now we can equip Ashley. Alright, we know her weapon's fine. We'll put shredder rounds in here. Got a heat sink too, that's fine. Don't need combat sensors, so we'll leave it be. Hammerhead. You can also set things on fire. High caliber barrel, that's fine. Pistol. Incendiary round 7, good. Combat scanner 6. Kinetic stabilizer 6, okay, that's fine. Sniper rifle. Cryo 7, fine. Don't need a combat sensor. Armor. Blade of coating 4, a blade of coating 7. Blade of coating do? Just reduce damage. Yeah. Okay. Caden. Avenger 5. Definitely have an Avenger 6. Tsunami 7's better. Okay. Proton round 6. Sure. Don't need a combat sensor. We don't have any other items in here. Shotgun. Hurricane 5. Storm 7. And you will do freeze. Leto 7. And these will be Shredder round 6. Sniper rifle. Hammer 5 replaced with a Punisher 7. Polonium round 7, that's fine. Okay. Tools. He has a Chameleon 4. We can give him a Chameleon 6. Logic Arrest. Biotic Amp. It's currently using a Unity 5. Polaris 7. Armor. You are using Assassin 7. Predator 7 is better. Okay. Garrus. Using a Tsunami 7. I think we've recently upgraded you, so you're probably already using your best stuff. Except Sniper Rifle, apparently. Volokov 7. Rex. Tsunami 7. Tungsten 7, that's fine. Okay. Shotgun. Firestorm 5. Firestorm 5 is fine. Cryo 6. Tungsten 7. Okay, pistol. Edge 5. Let's give you a Stinger 7. Let's put some tungsten rounds in it. And hammer 5, replace with a Punisher 7 with tungsten rounds. Out of camp. Let's give you have the Unity 5, we'll give you a Unity 7. And your armor is better than that one. You got a medical interface 7. Exoskeleton 7 for you. Allie. That looks like you have been upgraded recently. And using a Polaris 7. And I don't think I have any armor for you. I do not. Although I should have checked what your mod. You weren't using any mods. Okay, you need sure, Energized Wound 7 sounds like a good idea. Alright, Liara. Avenger 5. Tsunami 7. Proton rounds. Storm 1. Get a Storm 7. With Shredder rounds. Pistol, let's give you a Razor 7. Also with Shredder rounds. And your Reaper 2 be replaced by Harpoon 7. Tungsten rounds. Okay, Chameleon 3. We can give you a Chameleon 6. And you get the Polaris 7. Although you had a Solaris 7. But the Polaris is better. And armor. You're using Gladiator 4. So Scorpion 6 versus Assassin 7. Yeah, that's good. And we'll give you kinetic buffer. Okay. Everybody's equipped. Time to sell a bunch of stuff.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Sell. I don't think I have anything that's flagged as junk, so. And now we just watch that number go up. We'll have a lot of money with which to buy stuff when we're done with this. And to activate clicker game finger here. I feel like we had more stuff than I thought we had. But I think we may have just made 1 million credits, so. Done. Alright, buy. Anything good here? Gladiator 8. My gear's better. Well, that might be better for Ashley. I'm not sure. We're fine at the moment. Alright, we're gonna go to the Horsehead Nebula. We're gonna go to every system that isn't Noveria and get them cleared out, which we may have already done. I can't remember. I don't think so. I think this is the system where Helena Blake is waiting for us. Yeah, we have definitely not been here before. Okay, Amaranthine. Okay. And I'm gonna bring a standard away team on this one. I didn't even see it there on the ground. I see it now. Iridium. Alright. This area is too small for a thresher worm. We have all the Turian insignias we need now, don't we? Still need heavy metals. Wow, I thought we'd found a ton of heavy metals. Still need one Prothean data disk and some more Asari Matriarch's writings. But we might complete those today. Or at least one of them. So I think we have at least one more planet we're going to investigate today, despite the fact that our video is 2 hours long. But I basically decided at this point that the next video is going to be on Noveria, so I'm going to do everything. Gonna do everything I can that isn't Noveria in this episode.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Well, your men might become nervous in my presence, but I have to loot this place. So, you know, check for contraband and illegal smuggling and all those sorts of things. It's not like you need them anymore, after all. You're disbanding. Hard decryption. Well, there was 75,000 credits in there. That was something at least. Goodbye, Helena. Oh. Camera got a little confused there. Now, this open field, there could be a Thresher Maw in this. But I don't see any icons here, and usually there's not a Thresher Maw if there's not, you know, something trying to draw your attention in. Uranium and thorium. We can make some reactors. Okay. I think that's should be about everything that could be on this planet. I think we just need to check the northwest corner, northeast corner, and we should be good. And we're clear. Back to the Normandy. Alright. Strenus. This one has a spaceship, right? No. Okay. Survey. Another medallion. Helium-3. It is a spaceship. Right. Private owner, Captain Willem. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from sublight nuclear engine drive, leads toward the nearby planet of Zawin. Hold hazard. And we bring standard ground crew. And for those who have not caught up on it, the reason why I call them the standard ground crew is because combined with them, I can do any electronics or any decryption check. Okay, we are here. So we'll be back for that one. We're going to go south. This is a snowy planet. I feel like I have done some sniping on this planet in the past, which I could do here. Around this mercenary camp. He was trying to do exactly what I'm here to do. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Gold? Cobalt. Okay. I blame WoW for this, but in my mind, cobalt is blue. I know cobalt blue is a color, but I think that might be after the metal has been refined and maybe polished. And even then, I think it's only a light gray blue. Yeah, trap. Palladium. Well, this place is well defended, it seems. You discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Disposal canister, also known as a trash can. Well, great. How are you still alive? There we go. Starting to get the 8s. Did the map at least warn me? Nope, just crashed probe. But I'm not even going to bother trying to repair the Mako because I don't think there's anything left to try to kill us on this planet, so we'll let the crew fix it. Ancient debris. Okay, anything left that we know on this planet? No. So we're gonna go south, and then we're gonna go west, and see if there's anything in the southwest corner. I don't expect there to be. Then we go back to the Citadel to give the man his brother's data pad. Alright, we're clear. I don't need to go tell Joker to take us back to the Citadel. I do it myself. Yeah, let's take a party that I don't think I've ever taken anywhere before. Let's take a Kaidan Rex party.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I haven't spent much time with Krogan before, Rex, and I have to say, you're not what I expected.
Right. Because you humans have a wide range of cultures and attitudes. But Krogan all think and act exactly alike.
Well, I didn't mean... Look, just forget I said anything.
Done.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jelani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
And I'm walking to the Citadel just to give us the elevator scenes, to give it the opportunity to give us any side quests we've missed. I don't think there are any, but you never know.
All races herald the glory of the Enkindlers, who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
So, do we do nothing with the datapad? Oh, okay.
Your biotics are coming along nicely. In the last fight, it looked like you even surprised yourself.
I've always held back a little when I use my powers on living targets. Fear of hurting someone, I guess. But after what I saw on Eden Prime, I'm not holding back anymore. Not against a Geth, not against anyone.
Since we're here, let's visit some shops. Also, I wonder what Rex has to say about the monument.
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
Oh, we have people with names.
This is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
It sounds like an argument I probably don't want to get involved in, but...
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
So are you.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
That's all you guys needed to do, was to talk and to stop yelling. Okay. Baravan.
Greeting. How can this humble servant be of use to you?
I don't think you have anything.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
We've done all those conversations before. We have a shop over here that might sell things. Seeing as how we have infinite money now.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Non-human armors. Ooh. Compare. Rex, you currently got 5264 with your Mantis 6. So we have Titan 9. Guardian 9's worse. Liberator 9 is worse. Phoenix 9 is also worse. I'm going to buy you a set of Titan 9. Okay. And the rest of this is garbage.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased.
Upgrades. Combat Exoskeleton 9. I don't need that. Burner rounds. No. I have the rest of these.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is...
Do standards. Get any licenses? I'll take both those. And up here we have Striker 9. Compare. It is inferior. Raptor 9. It is inferior. Okay. And now we need to go down to medical. Which... through CSEC. Also, while we're here, let's go check on the ambassador and captain. Captain Anderson. There we go. And he's the only one here.
Yes, Commander.
And
where can I find Admiral?
Last I heard. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need.
Poor Captain Anderson hasn't heard that Kahoku's dead. I don't think that they ever have anything for me. Alright, let's go downstairs.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
And we'll check the Spectre shop. Oh, while I'm here, I should go ahead and give Rex his new armor.
Hello, Commander. Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you.
And nothing jumped out at me here. The Blue Wire Tool 9 might be useful, but it's not necessary.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Okay. Doctor's clinic is right around here, if memory serves. Yeah.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at
what... Of course.
Okay, we've bought all of her actual upgrades. Head over to the Ward's Markets. See if anybody there's selling anything interesting, and then we will head back to the ship. It is entirely possible this video might end up being 3 hours long.
Welcome back, EarthClan.
Show me what you've got.
Two Punisher 9s. One is limited, and the other is rare. Wonder what the difference is. Well, I don't need either of them. Oh, hello, Conrad.
I've been waiting for you to get back.
I'll speak with you again in a moment, Conrad. Want to see if Morlun has anything to sell.
Yes, human. You need something. Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human. Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Non-human armors. It's good Turian stuff here, but I didn't bring old Garrus with us to check it. Well, I can take a look at the numbers. Okay, we have these two have the same amount. Oh, one of these is Krogan. Sorry. I'll go ahead and buy the Mantis 9. Alright, let's go talk to Conrad.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back.
Am I going to need to shoot you, Conrad?
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
I don't have the authority to do that.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Alright. 2 more elevator rides.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder. In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
You can see half the Citadel from up here.
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
Probably a lot, Rex.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Alright, squad. Well, I've got points to spend. Still haven't expanded that, though. What level are we? Level 22. Alright, Codex time. Primary.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances. Faster-than-light drives use Element 0 cores. Ship mobility dominates space combat. The primary objective is to align the mass accelerator along the bow with the opposing vessel's broadside. Battles typically play out as artillery duels, fought at ranges measured in thousands of kilometers, though assaults through defended mass relays often occur at knife fight ranges, as close as a few dozen kilometers. Most ship-to-ship engagements are skirmishes between patrol vessels of cruiser weight and below, with dreadnoughts and carriers only deployed in full-scale fleet actions. Battles in open space are short and often inconclusive, as the weaker opponent typically disengages. Once a ship enters FTL flight, the combat is effectively over. There are no sensors capable of tracking them or weapons capable of damaging them. The only way to guarantee an enemy will stand and fight is to attack a location they have a vested interest in, such as a settled world or a strategically important mass relay.
Human cultures remain linguistically divided. Some converse in Spanish, others in Mandarin, Arabic, Swahili, etc. Every alien race has their own equally broad panoply of languages and dialects. Most individuals know only their mother tongue and rely on machine translation. Modern portable computers allow anyone with a few hundred credits of equipment to enjoy seamless real-time translation of alien languages. Courtesy of handheld PDAs, computers in clothing or jewelry, or subdermal implants. Without fast and accurate translation, galactic trade and culture could not exist. Governments provide subsidized software updated through the public extranet on the fly, often as users approach spaceport customs facilities. Even the Batarians, who isolated themselves from galactic society nearly 2 decades ago, take pains to provide up-to-date glossaries of linguistic rules, though most suspect this is only so that they can continue exporting propaganda. It is still considered broad-minded and practical to be able to speak without machine aid. Children often take courses in alien language, and most races can speak the simplified artificial trade tongue with little difficulty. Some species must rely on machine translation to interact with the rest of the galaxy. Hanar, for example, cannot reproduce the spoken language of any humanoid species, and other races cannot reproduce Hanar's bioluminescence without mechanical aid. Newly discovered and obscure races don't have machine translation available until the linguists have had time to study them. The Turian homeworld of Palaven has a metal-poor core, generating a weak magnetic field and allowing more solar radiation into the atmosphere. To deal with this, most forms of life on Palaven or evolved with some sort of metallic exoskeleton to protect themselves. Their reflective plate-like skin makes Turians less susceptible to long-term low-level radiation exposure, but they do not possess any sort of natural armor. A Turian's thick skin does not stop projectiles or directed energy bolts. Although life on Palaven is carbon-based and oxygen-breathing, it is built on dextroamino acids. This places the Turians in a distinct minority on the galactic stage. The Quarians are the only other known sapient dextroprotein race. The food of humans, Asaris, or Salarians, who evolved in levoamino acid-based biospheres, will at best pass through Turian systems without providing any nutrition. At worst, it will trigger an allergic reaction that can be fatal if not immediately treated. After 20 years of manned research outposts and nearly a century of robotic exploration, the European Space Agency's Lowell City became the first permanent settlement on Mars in 2103. Within a decade, the United States and China had founded permanent settlements as well. I find that strange. Why would the European Space Agency name a city after a famous NASA astronaut? The South Polar region of Promethei Planum developed a Bermuda Triangle reputation. Satellites detected intermittent mass concentrations and magnetic field shifts. In 2148, prospectors working near Desedo Crater discovered an underground complex, a Prothean observation post. The odd phenomena were generated by the operation and discharge of a Mass Effect core, struggling to function despite 50 millennia of neglect. Earth was electrified by the news. Humanity was unequivocally not alone. While courts battled over who owned the ruins, the international scientific community coordinated a massive effort to access, translate, and interpret the databanks recovered from the facility. The facility proved to be a biosciences observation post built when Homo sapiens were first evolving on Earth. While the motives of the Protheans are not certain, translated records indicate that the facility was in regular communication with automated observation platforms in Earth orbit and on the lunar near side. The half-dozen Mass Effect spaceships found in the facility were presumably used for the first-hand observation. The harsh Krogan homeworld conditioned the Krogan psychology for toughness, just as it did the body. Krogan have always had a tendency to be selfish, unsympathetic, and blunt. They respect strength and self-reliance and are neither surprised nor offended by treachery. The weak and selfless do not live long. In their culture, looking out for number one is simply a matter of course. After their defeat in the rebellions, the very concept of Krogan leadership was discredited. Where a warlord could once command enough power to bring entire solar systems to heel and become an overlord, these days it is rare for a single leader to have more than 1,000 warriors swear allegiance to him. Most Krogan trust and serve no one but themselves. This solitary attitude stems in part from a deep sense of fatalism and futility, a profound social effect of the genophage that caused Krogan numbers to dwindle to a relative handful. Not only are they angry that the entire galaxy seems out to get them, the Krogan are also generally pessimistic about their race's chances of survival. The surviving Krogan see no point in building for the future. There will be no future. The Krogan live with an attitude of kill, pillage, and be selfish, for tomorrow we die. The Alliance military is of great concern to the galaxy. At first contact with the Turians, they were completely inexperienced. Turian disdain changed to respect after their relief of Shanxi, where the humans surprised them with novel technologies and tactics. The humans' devotion to understanding and adapting to modern space warfare stunned the staid council races. For hundreds of years, they had lived behind secure walls of long-proven technologies and tactics. The Council regards the Alliance as a sleeping giant. Less than 3% of humans volunteer to serve in their military, a lower proportion than any other species. While competent Alliance soldiers are neither as professional as the Turians nor as skilled as the Asari, their strengths lie in fire support, flexibility, and speed. They make up for lack of numbers with sophisticated technical support, VIs, drones, artillery, electronic warfare, and emphasis on mobility and individual initiative. Their doctrine is not based on absorbing and dishing out heavy shocks like the Turians and the Krogan. Rather, they bypass enemy strong points and launch deep into their rear, cutting supply lines and destroying headquarters and support units, leaving enemies to wither on the vine. On defense, the human military is a rapid reaction force that lives by Sun Tzu's maxim, "He who tries to defend everything defends nothing." Garrisons are intended for scouting rather than combat, avoiding engagement to observe and report on invaders using drones. The token garrisons of human colonies make it easy for alien powers to secure them, for which the Alliance media criticizes the military. However, the powerful fleets stationed at phase gate nexuses such as Arcturus are just a few hours or days from any colony within the sphere of responsibility. In the event of an attack, they respond with overwhelming force. Drones are small robots used to support and to supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind, but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ Mass Effect levitation to improve mobility. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, static garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open-field battles, as they are poorly armed and armored. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy craft that can screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and ELINT, electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Military and civilian police use Dazzler drones equipped with powerful strobing lights to disorient and subdue intruders using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings, i.e. deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Common soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms. Okay. And that's all we got left. So next time, we are going to Noveria. So until then, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. And have a good day.